Welcome to ENN On Air, our digital news show giving the stories of today. I'm Olivia Berger.
And I'm Mosbacher. Thank you for joining us.
Files released by the Department of Justice reveal that convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein paid the tuition of a student who attended Elon University in the fall of 2009. Documents show that Epstein paid $12,744 for the son of Jean Brennan Weinbrach, the former campaign accountant of the U.S. Virgin Islands governor at the time. 12 files reference Elon University, including emails between Epstein and Cecile DeYoung, the former First Lady of the Virgin Islands. Elon University spokesperson Eric Townsend did not respond to Elon News Network requests for comment. The findings come amid an addition of 3 million more Epstein-related files to the DOJ's website. For more information, read our article on elonnewsnetwork.com.
Scholarship Weekend had close to 1,000 registered applicants, with over 100 joining virtually. According to Vice President for Enrollment Greg Zeiser, registration was around 30% higher than last year's. Honors Fellows Program applicant Florence Schneider says she was drawn to the program after seeing how well it would fit with her intended major, International and Global Studies.
Toured it once before, like a year ago, and then I decided to apply honors because you just get so many different perks than just applying regular, and I knew that I wanted to be surrounded by like-minded people who also have the same ideas as me and kind of the same academic drive, kind of like that.
Schneider says that on top of her interest in the honors program, she enjoyed the dorm tour for Scholarship Weekend.
And in other Elon news, the estate of an Elon University student, Jackson Yell, who was hit and killed by a driver in 2023, is suing a restaurant and the driver who hit him, Jason Sorrow. The driver was sentenced to 10 years in prison and suspended to 5 years probation. The suit claims that the Dave & Buster's in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, served Sorrow a quantity of alcohol causing him to become intoxicated and/or served him while he was intoxicated, in violation of state law. According to WPDE, the suit says that Sorrow was grossly negligent while driving under the influence and did not stop and stay at the scene. Elon News Network reached out to Yell's estate, his parents, Andrea and Scott Yell, but because the case is active, they are unable to speak about it.
Elon's McBride gathering space held lots of lanterns, Asian cuisine, and games, all to mark the beginning of the new lunar year. ENN's Fiona McAllister was at the event to capture all the action.
The Year of the Horse called for Elon's 10th annual Lunar New Year celebration, with a performance from a fan favorite.
The lion dance.
Of course, to watch the lion dance.
The lion dance.
Director of Multi-Faith Programming and Engagement at Elon, Hillary Zakin, says that after all the hard work putting together this event, she's excited for attendees to learn about the Lunar New Year.
Students may never have celebrated the Lunar New Year before, right? They've heard about it, they've read about it, but they've never had the chance to be a part of a celebration, so the more the merrier.
For those who don't celebrate Lunar New Year annually, like Elon sophomore and Truett Center multi-faith intern Taylor Polanowski, they say events like this are a way to appreciate other cultures.
You get educated and you learn things and you see connections that you didn't see before. And you also get to appreciate things that you didn't have the capacity to appreciate to the extent that you do now.
As a member of Elon's Asian Pacific Student Association, Elon Jr. Anna Hain says that she's glad she's been able to get more in touch with her culture as someone who's adopted.
But Lunar New Year at this point, I can appreciate from a distance definitely as something that's part of my culture and something that I'm proud of.
The Year of the Horse symbolizes rapid change and new opportunities. Fiona McAllister, ENN Tonight.
APSA's next event will be tonight for their Valentine craft making night at 6 p.m. outside the Mosley Kitchen.
Comedian and former Saturday Night Live cast member Leslie Jones is this year's Elon Day comedian. Elon's Student Union Board announced the selection on Instagram last week. The post gained over 750 likes and 400 shares. Jones first joined SNL as a writer in October of 2014. During her time on the show, she earned nominations for the Emmys, Writers Guild Awards, and the NAACP Awards. She's also made it to Time's list of the 100 most influential people. Jones is currently performing on her comedy tour, Leslie Jones Live, which started last year. She's also starred in movies such as Ghostbusters and Coming to America. Elon Sr. Corrine Johnson said she didn't expect Elon to choose Jones for this year's Elon Day comedian. When ENN's Charlotte Fabi spoke to her about the selection, she told her that it means a lot to her and other Black women on campus that Elon selected a comedian that they can relate to on a personal level.
Even if some people can't show up, even if nobody shows up, what they did matters, and we're very, very grateful, and we see them trying to mix and match people into the bigger scene at Elon, and it's very much appreciated.
Johnson said she plans to be front and center when Jones takes the stage. The Elon Day performance is at 8:30 p.m. on March 5th in Alumni Gym. Tickets are ready for pickup at the sub-office on the first floor of the Mosley Student Center.
Renovations to Burlington's oldest theater now include special additions from the local community. ENN's Angelina Fantaroni attended the topping out celebration to receive some good luck.
Signatures, a Christmas tree, and an American flag now sit atop the renovations to Burlington's Paramount Theater. The celebration brings good luck to the construction project. Eric Kirshner, director of the theater, says even with the cooler temperatures, several attendees gathered to watch the steel beam rise up to the highest point of the new building.
We didn't know what the weather would be like today, and so it is really nice, but that also shows that people have a lot invested in this.
Beth Kennett, mayor of Burlington, says she is excited to see the community the new theater space brings.
We can come together in the parking lot, and it's wonderful to see this many people out. My hope is that we continue to see this kind of excitement and joy in everything that we do going forward.
The flag symbolizes pride and perseverance, while the tree symbolizes growth, which Kennett says is exciting for Burlington.
For the Paramount to have space to do more programs and just continued programs, art programs, space to display visual art, having that space in our community makes our community a more rich place to be.
And Kirshner says he can't wait for the theater to open and have Elon performances back, as the music department closed out Paramount's last season before the renovations.
We're looking forward to working with Elon and making them a part of what we do here.
The renovations to the Paramount Theater are expected to be complete this July. Angelina Fantaroni, ENN Tonight.
Elon Performing Arts production of Rent debuts this Friday with showtime scheduled throughout the weekend at McCrary Theater. Opening on Broadway in 1996, Rent is a rock musical retelling of an Italian opera, La Boheme. Playwright Jonathan Larson modernized the story to reflect life in New York City during the AIDS epidemic. This winter musical marks the second Elon production, directed by assistant professor of music theater Jacob Brent. Brent knows the show well, even being a part of the team that helped create the high school version of the production in 2003. Tickets can be found on Elon Ticketmaster page or at elonperformingarts.com.
For a limited time, Chick-fil-A fans in the Triad have special access to an all-new menu item. Now through March 7th, the fast food chain is testing out a sweet chili lime crunch sandwich in locations across the Piedmont Triad, featuring an original, spicy, or grilled chicken patty with a cabbage, kale slaw, ginger lime dressing, and sweet chili sauce. This is the latest addition to the restaurant's pattern of testing potential new items in specific areas to gauge customer reactions. That's all we have for you this evening. Thanks again for watching ENN On Air.
For all the news you need to know when we're not on air, visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great night, Elon.